What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. I apologize in advance for the way I sound. I'm dealing with a nasty cold. That was the best, worst game I've ever seen in my entire life because it was just wild. It's such a roller coaster ride of emotions throughout the entire game, even to the end. But the Jets got a desperately needed victory versus a good Texans team that was banged up. If I'm being completely transparent, going into work and going into the gym tonight, I was like, listen, this is the kind of game the Jets win, where you count them out and doubt them. The banged up Texans team on the road, short week. This is the kind of game they can take advantage of, especially with their defensive line. They can get after it. But the game didn't start like that. And the Jets started out so poorly where Rodgers looked like he was just disinterested, missing easy passes. The defense wasn't tackling. It was awful. Then you had like this big moment where Malachi Corley scores a touchdown. You're celebrating. You saw all the energy in the stadium. And he fumbled on the way to the end zone. He let the ball loose on his way into the end zone. And I'm like, they're the same old Jets. I'm like, this team can never get out of their own way. It's never going to end. And that would have been one of those historic moments like the butt fumble where you're like, this kid's going to be doomed here. And then the Jets followed that up with giving up a 98-yard scoring drive on defense. It was not a good first half. And then you look at some of the stats. I did it with primetime. It was like 14 passing yards, 5 first downs. And you're just like, when will this end? It was miserable football. Whatever happened at halftime, it worked. The Jets came out on Team on a Mission with a whole different sense of energy. You saw a lot of things you like, but it wasn't perfect. There were so many untimely penalties and mistakes, missed blocks, there's everything. Like, for every good play, there's a bad play. But in the second half, it just got better, where Garrett Wilson made easily the best catch I've ever seen as a Jet fan in my life. Sick touchdown catch. He had 2 touchdowns. Devontae Adams with a touchdown grab. Brees did his job running the ball. But I think the bigger thing was the offensive line was completely makeshift as Hansen and Simpson both got hurt. You had Olu playing right guard. You had Max Mitchell coming in there. So they had to adjust on the fly and try to put together an offense while their offensive line was just in shambles. Aaron Rodgers looked a lot better too. He looked mobile, threw some nice passes. It was nice to see. On defense, Michael Clemens had 2 sacks. Quinnen Williams has been on a tear. The last, I'd say, 4 or 5 weeks, he's been playing incredible. Reddick had like 8 pressures. So every facet of the team contributed to the win. The new kicker made a kick, made his point afters. So overall, it's a good win, man. Like, you need it. You want to build on it. You haven't arrived yet. You haven't accomplished anything. But it's nice to go into a weekend on like a mini bye for the Jets where you can just decompress, relax, get all the negativity off your shoulder, and try to find a way to get back into the season. So we'll take it. Like I said, not pretty, but we'll take it. I'll talk to you guys later.